tricky.
Yep, sure was.
Okay. Pack up the bag.
Hi, I'm Kirsty, and this is my brother Hugh. Our mum runs a charity called Environment Action to Eco. Over the past couple of years, she's gotten us interested in river water quality. So this summer we decided to go on a journey along the Waikato River from source to sea, taking samples of the water as we go. This is episode 3.
So what did we learn today, Kirsty?
What do we learn today? That the Huka Falls, Huka is Māori for sugar. And it's called Sugar Falls because the water goes white, like sugar.
Yeah, the way that wild weather's like the winds creates white caps, Huka Falls does a brilliant job daily.
Yeah. And how many gallons per second did you say? Or how many litres per second?
Yeah, that's what the signboard says.
200,000 litres per second. Right, if in doubt, read the sign.
Yeah, and it's also dubbed as Ice Blue Snow White.
Gorgeous. All right, let's get away from it. It's making me feel weird. I do. Thank you, Hugh. All right, off we go on Aratiatia Walkway.
And this is the moment we'll be waiting for.
Yeah.
For 2 hours.
Yeah, this is going to be a 2-hour walk from Huka Falls to Aratiatia Rapids, and hopefully we'll find somewhere along the way where we can test the water, because as you saw, Huka Falls, can't test there.
No.
It's too dangerous.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing that Aratiatia Rapids is probably a bit dangerous as well.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll just find somewhere in between that isn't dangerous.
Our walk took us up a steep hill away from the river. This wasn't a bad thing, as the water was still moving much too fast to safely test. And there were other dangers we needed to be mindful of as well.
Built a fence so that nobody falls down the hill. Like that guy in the sign.
Too right.
We won't be doing that.
Nah, I'll be all sweet.
As we approached the first lookout, Hugh got an idea for what we might do if we reach 300 likes.
So, the more 100 likes we get, the moment we release our platform, the lucky rides we may receive, whether it's a bit of jets and the bungee jumps and even the disc golf. So that's why we're calling you folks to watch our videos for our good cause on why we're going on the eco adventure on the Waikato River.
Yeah, so 300 likes will go on the Huka Falls jet, which I think is going to be just as thrilling as a bungee jump.
Yeah, well, it's cost free and it'll be available on YouTube on this platform like we are now.
Yeah, it's free to like our videos, so why not give us a like?
The walkway led us back into native bush, and before too long, we encountered a friend.
Okay. I don't know if you'll be able to see it in the video, but we've just spotted a little friend. A lovely native New Zealand bird called a tui.
Oh, I see it.
You see
up
him
there.
hopping around up there?
Yep,
Yeah.
I sure am.
Yeah, maybe they'll be able to see it on the video. Is he still up there?
Oh yeah, he's headed to the right.
To the right. Alright, I might be making him self-conscious. Where are you, mate? Oh, there he is. Oh, see you later.
Wowee.
Wowee. How nice.
After we said goodbye to the tui, the pathway continued upwards, away from the river.
Let's have a look at this view. Ah, look at that.
Well, it's so peaceful out there. Look at the Waikato River.
It is a lot more peaceful than it was at Huka Falls.
It is so turquoise, that one.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
We're a bit too high up to do a test here.
Yeah, it reminds me of Blue Springs that any of us can go to, which is in
Oh, okay. I've never been to Blue Springs in Putaruru.
Just when I was starting to wonder where we were, we reached a milestone.
Okay, we're coming up to our first sign. I have no idea how long we've been walking for. What about you?
No, I didn't count.
No, we didn't see what time it was when we left. Don't know if we've been walking for half an hour or 40 minutes.
And here we are, just beside the State Highway 1 arterial road.
Yeah.
Where the bypass have been built, they've made Taupo a better place.
Okay, so we've gone a fair way. We started here, gone all the way to here.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. And so now we want to go, now we want to go down and then back up, and then maybe we'll be able to take a sample somewhere up here where we get close to the river again.
Yeah, well, looking at those trickles, if not streams, there could be an idea of how we could collect the samples.
Our pathway was supposed to lead us under the bridge, but across the river was a small jetty, and I wanted to get a better look.
And just in case we didn't know where we were, there's a sign saying Waikato River.
We needed to take a detour across the bridge to see if we could access the jetty.
We will be able to see if we can get the access. If not, then we'll have to go somewhere else.
Yeah, okay, it looks like, this looks like the Huka Falls jet headquarters. So, let's have a look. I don't know if we can get a sample from there.
Exactly.
Alright, well, why don't we get back on the path and we'll see if we can take a sample further down.
Yeah.
Back to the drawing board, but at least we got a surprise cameo from the Huka Falls jet.
Yeah.
Look up.
Oh, I wonder if we caught that on camera.
Hugh and I will do a lot of things in the name of science, but breaking and entering is not one of them. Despite looking like it was close to the river on the map, the path took us even further away from the river into some farmland. There was still plenty of interesting things to see though.
Well, this is the moment we've been waiting for, the Waiariki geothermal stations right over there. And boy, check out this commercial property right down there.
Yeah.
So we are going past these power poles just right there.
Yeah, coming up from the station.
That's right. So this power poles connect towards this town, like Taupo, as well as anywhere else like Turangi, Rotorua, you name it.
Yeah.
So dating back to mid-20th century, that's where geothermal power station was originated. It had upgrades throughout the years, and there was announcement to decommission one of the ones that's been there ever since.
Oh, how do you know that?
Oh, I was able to read through Wikipedia.
Oh, you read through Wikipedia?
The choicest app to read.
Yeah, love Wikipedia.
Did it cross my mind that it would be far more simple to drive to a testing site instead of walking? At this point, sure. But there were still plenty of interesting things to see on the way.
So for the last half hour or so, we've been walking through this bushland, which is a combination of blackberries, but also some native ferns. And then we're just about to come into a lovely clutch of cabbage trees.
Yeah, as much as cabbage plants I noticed on the other side of the river.
Yeah, well, cabbage trees are pretty different from cabbage plants, eh?
Yep.
Yeah. And I think we have gotten, we are next to the river again, which is good.
We were nearing the end of our walk and still didn't have any data. When all of a sudden...
Let's see. Set up the tripod. That's not bad.
Alright, this is the moment we're waiting for.
We found the perfect testing site, just 15 minutes before we reached the end of our walk. First, we conducted our SoSmart observations. For any of you just tuning in, SoSmart stands for smell, obstructions, stream bed, margin of the bank, appearance, and top surface of the water. Our SoSmart observations of the day are as follows. The smell was musty. There were a few obstructions, mostly fallen trees. The stream bed had some kind of green moss or algae. The margin of the bank was very stable, with no erosion and lots of vegetation. The appearance of the water was very clear. The rate of flow was medium, and there was a little vegetation on the top surface of the water. We then took our clarity sample. I explained how it worked in our last video, but I got one thing wrong. We add our two measurements together and then divide them by 2. Sorry, Mum. Our clarity score today was 53, much lower than yesterday. The pH of the water was 6.5, and all that was left to do was get our temperature reading.
So the temperature is 23 degrees.
Wow, that is so warm.
It's so warm.
Then we packed up and headed back to the pathway, where we were greeted with one more surprise.
Oh, well, look who we found. It's Mum and Dad.
Wow.
While Hugh and I were wandering, Mum was checking out the quality of the planting around the Aratiatia Rapids.
And the bush around the river just there is beautiful. There's a lot of native bush, hardly any pest species at all. But along here there is a lot of weed.
There's a lot of blackberries for sure.
A lot of blackberry, a broom is another one.
Yeah.
I have seen a little bit of gorse. I have seen a little bit of honeysuckle.
Yeah.
And then there's other scrubby things, but no, the blackberry is the worst. Definitely the worst.
Oh yeah.
I think there's a lot of work. There will be a lot of work to try and do something about that, which is worth it because then they should just mass plant natives all along here.
Oh, that'd be good.
Yep.
Yeah.
That would be good.
Mum's audio gets a little quiet here, but she told us they were at the right place at the right time to catch the dam opening, and they caught it on camera for us. As I watch the footage back now, I can really appreciate all the different sides of the river we saw in one day. From sugar white to seafoam green, from turquoise to emerald, from stone grey all the way back to sugar white.
Okay, so if we look across this way, we can see the dam over here. And then if we look down here, that's where the water level's really low. And Mum and Dad caught the opening of the dam. And so we'll be able to add that to the video later.
Exactly.
And we will see you for day 4.
Exactly. Catch you folks later.
Bye.